Welcome to the Soccer Sphere channel, football fans. Today, we will discuss completed career at Juventus. Paul Pogba's contract was terminated. But before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate the notification so that you don't miss the latest updates about football news and soccer matches. Soccer Sphere. There is interesting information about Paul Pogba. The midfielder is rumored to be returning to Manchester United after separating with Juventus. Shocking news came from the world of Italian football. Juventus, one of the biggest clubs in Serie A, officially ended a contract with French midfielder Paul Pogba. This step was taken after a series of controversies and problems that befell the player since returning to Turin in 2022. This decision became a bitter ending for Pogba at the club that had raised his name. Paul Pogba rejoined Juventus in the summer of 2022 with a free transfer after leaving Manchester United. His arrival was welcomed with high enthusiasm by Juventus fans who hoped that Pogba could repeat the extraordinary success he achieved during his first period at the club, 2012 to 2016. However, the two journeys with the Bayern Canary did not go as expected. Pogba suffered a series of serious injuries that limit their contribution on the field. He was only able to appear in several matches since his return. In addition, its inconsistent performance and the lack of contributions in big matches made many parties question Juventus' decision to bring it back. Health problems are only the beginning of Pogba's challenges at Juventus. In 2023, the name was dragged into several controversies outside the field. One of the most striking is the alleged doping case that befell him. Pogba reportedly failed in a doping test after a prohibited substance was found in the sample. This case was a major blow to Pogba's career. Juventus as a club immediately took firm action by freezing its activities while the investigation was completed. Although the final results of this case have not been officially announced, Pogba's reputation as a professional player has been tarnished. In addition, several media reports also mentioned the existence of internal problems in Juventus, including management dissatisfaction with the work ethic and Pogba's commitment. This further confirmed his relationship with the club. Completed Paul Pogba's career at Juventus. Friday local time, the Turin club announced that the French midfielder's contract had been officially terminated. Although the penalty for the doping case has been trimmed to 18 months, the management of the Bayern Canary has been unanimous in no longer cooperating with the 2018 Dunia Cup champion. Pogba was actually able to return to grazing in March next year after the Sports Arbitration Court, CAS, granted the suspension of the prohibition on competing for 4 years. However, the old lady has his own attitude, and there is no door returning for the 31-year-old player. After going through various considerations, Juventus finally decided to end Pogba's contract early. This decision was announced in mid-November 2024, although the contract was actually valid until 2026. In the club's official statement, Juventus said that this decision was taken in the interests of both parties. The club wants to focus on rebuilding the team with players who can make a consistent contribution, while Pogba is given the freedom to determine his future without pressure. According to Italian media reports, this decision is also related to Juventus's efforts to reduce financial burdens. Pogba is known to have a fairly large salary, and minimal performance is considered not comparable to the costs that must be incurred by the club. The return of Pogba in the second period at Juventus did not go as expected, not separated from a series of problems on and off the field. Juventus also released an official statement that read, "A joint agreement has been reached to terminate the contract on November 30, 2024. Of course, this is shorter than the actual duration of Pogba at Juventus. To note, Pogba is bound by a contract at this club until 2026. Pogba is not selling. Some top clubs, such as Arsenal and Marseille, have been linked to the midfielder. RMC Sports reports that Pogba has the potential to return to England. He is rumored to be back at Manchester United. According to the report, Pogba is rumored to be returning to Manchester for training. Yes, Pogba can practice professionally as of January 2025 or later. The sentence officially ended in March 2025, so he needed to prepare himself so he could play immediately. That is why he will ride the train at Manchester United while waiting for a new club. According to the report, Pogba's agents are currently establishing communication with a number of clubs. Pogba got a serious offer from several MLS clubs and also the Saudi Pro League. There are also some European clubs interested in their services. According to news circulating, Pogba still prioritizes playing in Europe because he has a target to play again in the French national team. A number of gossip in the UK said that Manchester United will later consider recruiting Paul Pogba again, but they are waiting for the green light from their new coach, Ruben Amorim, on whether they need the midfielder or not. How do you respond to the rumor Paul Pogba will return to Manchester United? With your responsiveness in the comments column below. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate notifications so you don't miss the latest updates on exciting matches and other football news.